Hey there! Long time no see. Are you doing well? Well, maybe not. I'm sure you don't have the time or energy, since you're struggling to survive every day. It's tough being kicked out of the house with no money and no job. Isabella, it's so unusual for you to contact me. You haven't even contacted me since the divorce. Hehehe, I called you today to give you an update. I guess you haven't heard anything from Dad anyway. An update? Actually, Dad is getting remarried again. Of course, the woman he's remarrying is very beautiful and nice. She's the daughter of a man who owns a big company. Me and my dad are going to be one of the richest people in the world. Wow, that's great. Tell your dad congratulations. I'll tell him how frustrated Mom was when she congratulated you. Huh? I'm sorry me and Dad are the only happy ones here. But that's thanks to my dad kicking you out. Thank you for being so obedient and leaving the house. All the hard work I put in to get you out of our life was worth it. You're right. You had it all under control. We're divorced. I was kicked out of the house without anything, and it's all your fault. Dad is so simple, it's funny. The food you cooked was turned into food scraps. I burned his favorite suit with the iron. I did it all. He kicked you out of the house without even noticing the truth. No matter how much I tried to explain, he wouldn't listen to me and told me not to make excuses. It was you who deleted the data on his computer, but it was all my fault. He said he didn't want a wife who dragged him down, so he kicked me out the same day. I still remember that day. I got rid of Mom as planned, and Dad got remarried to a young lady. I can't stop laughing because everything went exactly as I planned. Maybe I'm a genius. What do you mean everything went as planned? Were you behind his remarriage as well? I just made it easier for him to remarry. Dad always gets chocolate from the office for Valentine's Day. But he doesn't like sweet things, so he gives them all to me. And that's when I realized. Among all the in-law chocolates, there was one that looked like true love. No way. That's the person from his second marriage? That's right. I found out that she's the daughter of a business partner or something. She's connected to the company and works for my dad. So I knew she'd be interested if he became single. And it worked out just the way I wanted it to. It took a little while, but all went well at the end of the day. I'd rather have a mother who works than a mother who stays at home. There are more advantages for me that way. I'm sorry for being a mother with no advantages. So that's all for now. A happy update from your daughter. Well, since we're here, Mom, if you have anything to report, you can do so. Well, you probably don't have anything. You're still a stay-at-home mom. You'll be employed after the divorce. Mom, I'm sure you'll be sipping mud every day of your life. I beg your pardon? Well then, keep up the good work. Me and Dad are going to be celebrity parents. Hey Mia. I just wanted to ask you, have you still been communicating with your previous family? We haven't exchanged anything in particular. What's wrong? It's unusual for you to be asking me something like that. Actually, there was a wedding invitation addressed to you in the mailbox. It's a simple postcard, so I read it. I think it's probably your ex-husband's wedding. What? An invitation from that man? I think your daughter probably sent it. It also has a comment on it that says, "Definitely come." So it was that girl. Even a high schooler like me can understand that. Wedding invitations are only sent out to those who are close to you or important to you, right? That's why I found it so strange that you received this. You hardly want to talk about your previous family. It's more like you dislike them, right? That's true. I dislike them so much that I don't want to be involved anymore. I'm sure that invitation was some kind of harassment. Actually, I heard that my ex-husband is getting remarried and the wife is very rich. They want me to see it. What a stupid harassment. Can I throw this away? You're not going to go anyway, right? Yeah, please throw it away. But I'm sorry I showed you those things, Henry. Don't worry about it. I thought you would probably get hurt if you saw an invitation like this. That's why I just wanted to make sure. I'm glad I was able to throw it away before you saw it. Henry, how kind of you. What you just said, even I, the mother, got the butterflies. No. This is normal. It's just that it's not right to send a harassing invitation to a divorced mother. But still, you have an amazing daughter. She's going to be a big shot in the future if she's this insidious as an elementary schooler. Huh? Didn't I tell you? My daughter is in middle school. She's not in elementary school. She's in her 3rd year of middle school this year. Oh, really? Her handwriting is kind of unique, or dirty. I thought she was in elementary school. As a mother, I was concerned about her handwriting too. But by that time, she already looked down on me as a housewife. When I asked her to practice, she just ignored me. I thought she'd grown up and gotten better, but she's still the same. It must have been a tough family. Thanks to you, I'm able to appreciate the happiness I have now. Well, I'm almost done with my shopping. I'll make dinner right after that. I'll be in my room studying. I'll be happy to have Chinese food for dinner. Got it. I'll put my skills to the test again tonight. It's not very nice to ignore an invitation I've sent you, isn't it? If you're not going to attend, just reply with an absence. Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to have thrown away before I knew it. Huh? Your darling daughter sent it to you, but what have you done with it? I don't care how much you envy my dad's remarriage, but you can't just throw it away. I don't envy him at all. I don't care about his remarriage. There you go again. You're so frustrated deep down inside. You wanted to get back together with him and be a comfortable housewife again. But I'm sorry, he's getting married to a young lady. A woman like you will never remarry, and you'll be a divorced bachelor for the rest of your life. And yet I am married again, you know. So please don't get involved with me again. Let's each face our new families. Huh? Wait a minute, you got remarried, Mom? A former housewife is useless after a divorce. What kind of stupid man remarries a divorced woman like that? Don't be rude. He's a very respectable man. He takes pride in his work as a doctor. He's a responsible man. He's strict with himself but kind to others. He's the love of my life right now. What? So the guy you remarried to is a doctor? That means he makes quite a bit of money, right? How much more than my dad makes a year? Don't ask me such a classy question. It's none of your business. I see. No wonder you're not jealous of the remarriage. You also married into money, so you're not interested. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just not interested in your father's second marriage. Hey, Mom. Do you want to see me sometime? You haven't seen me since the divorce. You must want to see your daughter's face. What's the matter with you all of a sudden? Hehehe. I don't deserve to see my mom who's living in misery, but I thought it'd be nice to see her now. I'd like to ask you where you got your doctor husband. Let's talk about love and relationship. What? I want to become a doctor's wife if I'm going to get married in the future. I mean, the guy I have a crush on now wants to go to med school. So tell me how we can get together. You also want to see me, right? What a sudden change in attitude. By the way, don't forget to give me an allowance. I'll meet you in front of the station next weekend. And $200 for 2 hours at a cafe, and $500 if you want to have lunch with me. What? You haven't seen your daughter in a while, so you wouldn't mind the allowance, right? Besides, you're the wife of a doctor. You have that much money, right? Huh? I'm the daughter of a celebrity mother now. That's the basic amount of allowance. But it's a small price to pay. You get to see your daughter, even if you're divorced. As a mother, you deserve to pay at least $500 a month. Shut up, you little shit. I was just watching quietly and what the hell? How rotten can you be? This is no way to treat a mother who gave birth to you. I can't watch this anymore. What the hell? You're not my mom, are you? Don't just barge in here as an outsider. Me and Mia are family. That's why I have to intervene as a concerned party, not an outsider. I can't just stand by and watch her being treated like this. Family? Does that mean you're from my mom's second marriage? I'm the son of the man she remarried. The son of the doctor who married Mia. What? Your second marriage partner had a son too? My mother died in an accident, so I've always been a father and son. I have no memories of her at all, and I don't know how to relate to her. But Mia is kind to me, and we get along well as a family. So don't get in our way. Don't make Mia feel uncomfortable anymore. What? You dare to have an opinion of me, even though you're her stepson. I'm the real daughter that she gave birth to. What's wrong with a daughter trying to meet her mother? Get yourself out of the way. Shut up. You're the one who's the stepdaughter. You're not even her daughter anymore, so stop acting like you are. What? That birth mother doesn't want to see you anymore. That's already the answer. Don't act like you're superior to her and say you'll see her. You're in middle school and you don't know where you stand? What's with this guy? He just came out of nowhere and now I'm super pissed off. I'm more pissed off at you than you are at me. You kicked her out yourself and now you're still bothering her. If you have time for that, practice your handwriting. That comment on the invitation was so dirty, I thought it was written by an elementary schooler. What's with this guy? What's with this guy? He's really pissing me off. Where the hell are you? Let me come and see your face next time. Sorry, I'm in high school, not middle school. I'm Henry Smith, a senior at Nova High School. If you have a problem with me, come here anytime. What? Nova High School? And you're Senior Henry in the special class? I feel like you know me. I belong to Nova Junior High School. It's an integrated middle and high school, so we go to the same school. I'm in the 3rd grade now, and sometimes I go to the high school building for a transfer class. What? We go to the same school? Besides, I even sent a love letter to you once. I was too embarrassed to write my name on them, but I've sent a few. But you can't be serious. I can't believe that you've become my mom's son. It's like girls' manga. That means we're destined to be together. Speaking of that unique letter. You were the sender of that letter. I thought you were in elementary school. I was just thinking, there are some mature elementary school kids out there. What a terrible thing to call me an elementary schooler. I worked so hard on it. I mean, your handwriting is really dirty. Oh, really? But I was surprised. I didn't know such a thing could happen. But it's okay. I hate you so much. So don't ever send me anything like this again. I'll take that as a response to my love letter. No way! Wait a minute! This is not how I'm supposed to get dumped. What's impossible is your common sense and your bad handwriting. Well then, stay the hell away from my mother. I didn't hear that you have become Senior Henry's mother. I had the courage to talk to him directly today, but I was completely ignored. But I didn't know it either. When did you transfer to Nova Junior High? Last year. I transferred when my dad and my new mom started seeing each other on the premise of marriage. She said, it's my alma mater. I highly recommend it. So I thought if I went there, I could be a beautiful, classy woman. So I asked my dad to get me transferred there. Nova Junior High is a private school, right? There may be a lot of kids from wealthy families there. But if it's going to be like this, I shouldn't have switched schools. I don't have many friends, and I got rejected from the senior. Besides, I'm going to live in a dormitory starting in the spring. Oh, really? Apparently, it's set up for kids from outside of town. I'm sure you can get there from your house. I can. But my new mom wants me to go to the dorm. If she remarried my dad, she wouldn't want a stepdaughter. That's probably why she's been pushing for a new school for a year. She's even more of a schemer than you are, Isabella, isn't she? It's all a disaster. Dad was happy to let me stay in the dorm. I was looking forward to meeting a lot of seniors, but I can't do it anymore. I don't even want to go to this school anymore. But now he's mad at me and telling me not to come back. What? I asked him to let me go home and go to my old school. But he told me not to come back. This is terrible. He's kicking me out of the house so he can go live with his new wife. I don't know what to tell you. I guess the only thing I can say is that what you do comes back to you. You kick me out of your house too. What you do to others comes back to you. Well, that's... Do you know what it's like to suddenly be kicked out of your own house? Do you know what it's like for someone who wants to go back but can't? It's lonely. It's hard. I've been there. I'm sorry, Mom. I know how you feel now, and I'm sorry. So, will you meet me sometime? I won't ask for an allowance or anything. I just want to see you. And I want you to hear how lonely I feel. I'm sorry. Isabella, I just can't do that. What? Why? I sympathize with you. But I just can't do it. I told you before, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. That's not true. I'm your own daughter. My own daughter kicked me out of the house. It's like I lost all affection for you right then and there. Oh no. So thanks for the update, but I don't need that anymore. So you won't hear from me again. Well, take care. After that, according to what I heard from Henry, that my daughter Isabella is living in a dormitory obediently. But she still hasn't opened up to her classmates and she always spends her time alone. By the way, as for the ex-husband, I thought they were getting along well after kicking out their daughter. But the daughter of the second wife seems to have a habit of spending a lot of money. The happy married life was only for a moment. Now they fight every day and the house is in shambles. Neighbors say it seems that this is a predatory marriage in which he kicked his wife out of the house. I heard that he took his daughter to the child welfare center. They treat him like a tumor. And finally, the rumors started to spread within the company.